Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy, and today I am having a day of redemption, I hope. This soap kicked my butt last year. It's called Very Merry Christmas. I get this fragrance oil from Make Your Own Cosmetics. Love it. Love the fragrance. The problem last year was it turned a very weird yellow on me before it discolored. It was really this mustardy yellow, and it was very splotchy when it was done discoloring. So another thing that really kicked my butt with it is that I thought it would be a good idea to put melt and pour embeds in the oven. That's right. I don't use melt and pour very often, guys, so that's my one lame excuse for that mistake. I made beautiful snowflake embeds, and they all melted on top of this beautiful red piping I did. Yeah. If you want to see the disaster that was and how I tried to make it right, I'll link that above so you can check that out. I made the soap already, but I haven't cut it. And I did use embeds again, and this time I used snowflakes and a Christmas tree. So I have this. I bought Low Sweat, and look, I don't know, they're sweating. They look glistening. I'm going to leave them. This is the little guest size that I did with the leftover batter. I knew I was going to have some. Let's cut the main portion up and see what it looks like on the inside. But first, here's the making of. I am about ready to start this redemption soap. I have a couple embeds here. I have a little tree embed. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. And I also have a snowflake embed. These are going to go on the inside of my soap. It is a discoloring fragrance oil, so I am going to go ahead and help that along a little bit. And I'm going to use some of this brown oxide I've had on my shelf forever. I used my burgundy oxide a couple days ago in a soap I didn't tape for you guys, and I really ended up actually liking that burgundy oxide. That was a bit more clumpy than the burgundy oxide was, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in my oils and also stick blend the heck out of it. When I made this last year, it immediately turned this very ugly mustard yellow. And some of that yellow just kind of hung out and stayed. And I just don't want any of that yellow. Oh, this oxide is making a mess on my table. Look at me blame the oxide and not myself. All right, it's me. I'm making a mess of the table with the brown oxide. Hang on. Ugh. All right, I got my kaolin clay mixed in there as well, and now I'm going to go ahead and put my goat's milk in. I heated that up a little bit, but I'm sure that's cooling off my soap batter quite a lot. And I'm going to also get my fragrance oil and get that mixed in really, really well before I add my lye water. This smells so good. Love it so much. So I want this to be thick enough to hold up my embeds, but not so thick that I'm clopping it, you know, and trying to get it in between my embeds, if that makes sense. I want it to be pourable, but thick still. I'm almost out of kaolin clay, guys, and news. My husband and I are talking about doing my carpets in here and ripping those out, and he's changed his mind and he thinks we can do it ourselves. And maybe we could just go ahead and lay the floor ourselves. We'll see how hard it is to get this glued down carpet off of these floors. I think that's going to be the major major consideration. And the other consideration is going to be having to grind out all that glue and get it back to a smooth surface. That's the big problem. Laying the linoleum is, I don't think, that big of a deal. It's the prep. It's the floor prep before. And it's me taking everything out of here. And even in the little area I have in the basement, I'm going to refloor that as well. So it's taking all of that stuff out of that area too. But I don't think I can wait. These floors are grossing me out. I gotta get rid of them. It feels nice, but it doesn't feel thick enough to hold up my embed yet. This is where I'm going to struggle a bit, I think. It's starting to feel like it's tracing though. That's good. And I've never put melt and pour inside my soap. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. And I'm nervous about cutting it. This feels nice. All right, I'm gonna get some in here. Oops. I just put the lid on that and keep stirring this. See what happens there. I've got my lines here for my bar cuts. Let's see, let's see, I want a spoon. Alright, snowflake time. Hopefully you can see. So I'm going to go on the opposite corner of the bar. I think I'm pretty close to full. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of this because I did not decrease my batch size for my embeds. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in a mold so I can have some samples to give out. Look at that. And I have a little bit more, so let me figure out what I'm doing with the rest of this, and then we'll top this in just a minute. I'm gonna get it cooking there, though, for a second. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put 2 snowflakes and maybe 1 Christmas tree. Oops. I need to go. My trees are more than an inch. Dang it. I thought they were less than an inch. At this point, I don't think I'm going to have much luck with that. So that looks silly, actually, trying to get it smashed on there. So I'm just going to go like this and do random. Let's put glitter on because it is winter after all. I have Twinkle Rose Gold Glitter from Crafter's Choice. I think this was Wholesale Supplies Plus. I got a little sample. It doesn't look gold in the packet at all, but on the soap it's definitely has that gold vibe to it, which green and gold are perfect together, so I'm okay with that. All right, I'm gonna set these on the pool table, hopefully not get them too hot. I hope I have my embeds in the right spot. So far so good, there's nothing there. Uh-oh, a little bit of white showing through. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit of white there. I'm being very slow and very careful going through that melt and pour. Maybe I'm not going to go through it. I'm nervous. I don't want to. It's very, very difficult. I'm really putting a lot of tension on these wires. I was worried about that, guys. Now it's stuck. It is stuck on my wires. I don't think that's going to go through. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little cheat. And I'm done. I'm just mostly just marking so that when I take my knife I have some sort of a nice guide. That's kind of where I'm thinking. And while this is out and quite messy, let's get ahead and cut up this guest soap / sample soap. Actually, I'm pretty happy with the color. And I think the top is really cute. Can you see that? With the like little trees and the snowflakes. That's really cute. All right, this is a mess. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna go get my knife out. Hopefully, with those guides, I won't have a horrible time cutting this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get a real bar. Cute. I'm not 100% accurate there. Look at that, guys. How fun. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so adorable. One more. I'm gonna have to clean up the snowflake a little bit. There. I think it's so cute. Awesome. Guys, I'm gonna get these cut up the rest of the way and then I'll bring you back. Very, very, Berry Mary? Berry Mary, Mary Berry. I always get it mixed up. Okay, guys. I have redeemed myself. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I fully think I have redeemed myself. I think it's adorable. They all look the same. On the back, I'm like, this one is a little gunky where the white is, so I'm going to have to maybe try to clean that up a little bit. And even though I bought the low sweat melt and pour, some of the embeds on the inside are a little wet feeling, but you know, it's probably not as bad as it would have been had I not bought the low sweat melt and pour. I have redeemed myself from my failure of last year. This is so cute. I love the little embeds in there. I just think it is so cute. I think the top is cute. I'm really actually quite proud of myself on this one, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you think I have redeemed myself or not. With the overages, I had that little Tall and Skinny mini mold. I made a bunch of little samples. I will probably have these on the table to sell. I have several of those little Tall and Skinny molds of soap overages that I have from like my Covered Bridge soaps and different things. So I think I'm just going to try to sell them there. So hopefully that'll work out, but that's a cute little guest soap or travel soap. I feel redeemed. Thanks for watching, guys. I so much appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my very next video, which is coming up, you know, next week sometime. Bye, guys.